Hi, I'm Mark Franco, and this is a special edition of Word of the Week with Snap Language. Yule, Yuletide. Yule comes from Old English gul, meaning Christmas Day. In Old Norse, Yule were pagan celebrations that started on the winter solstice and lasted 3 nights. In the Northern Hemisphere, winter solstice falls on December 21st or 22nd each year. It's the longest night of the year, so it marks the time that the days start getting longer. The Norse believed that the sun was a giant wheel of fire that rolled away from Earth and started rolling back on winter solstice, so essentially Yule celebrated the return of the sun. Today we live in well-insulated homes with central heating. However, you can imagine how important the return of the sun was for the Norse over 1,000 years ago. There was more to Yule or Yule than just celebrating the winter solstice, so you'll find other ideas about its meaning, but I like this winter solstice connection, so let's not ruin it with controversial information, shall we? Let's keep it Yuleful. That's not a word. Jolly. Let's keep it jolly. The word Yule is a cognate of Yule in English. With a conversion to Christianity, Yule became known as the 12-day feast of Nativity, and later it took on the form of Christmas. In Norwegian, they kept pretty close to the original word. In Norwegian, Merry Christmas is God Jul. So when you talk about a Yule log, you're talking about a Christmas log. Yum, my mother bakes a killer Yule log. Well, at least she used to when I was a kid. Now she says it's too much work. Yule logs come from a tradition in parts of Europe. They burned parts of a log for the 12 days of Christmas. Then they placed what was left of the log under their beds to keep the household protected from bad things, like storms and house fires. Another tradition was to burn Christmas candles and put a Yule log or a Christmas log in the fire. Of course, all these Yule celebrations had variations from region to region, and they changed over the centuries. Yet you can see how they all have to do with bringing light and warmth into the household. What about Yuletide? Does it have anything to do with the tides in the ocean? Well, yes and no. In Old English, tid was a portion in time, a season, or a time of celebration. Tide, meaning the rise and fall of water, comes from tid, meaning high tide. That is the specific point in time of high tide. Today we use tide for both high and low tides. So when you say Yuletide, you're talking about a specific time too, but it's the period of time we celebrate Yule, Yuletide, or Christmas time. In the comments, could you write your language and what you say in it around this time, like Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays in English? If you don't celebrate Christmas, is there something else you celebrate? And what do you say to people? I'd love to see what people say around the world. And Snap Language wishes you a great winter solstice celebration, Yuletide, or Christmas time. Whatever or however you celebrate, thank you for being there this year, and Merry Christmas. Thank you.